Drive home our point. I want to take some numbers from past piece of paper. Sorry. Let's take June 1988. Question number 20 OBJ. June 1988, number 20. Number 20. And it goes thus. A sales girl gave a balance of a sales girl gave a balance maybe after selling something and some bigger denomination. I gave a balance of £1 15 kobo. Instead of £1 25 kobo. Find percentage error. Find a percentage error. Percentage error. Now again, options A, B, C, D. You want E. Okay. A says it's 10%. A says 10%. B says 7%. C says 8%. D says 2.4%. And E says 0.10%. And you can see which right, which wrong. Correct option. Now, a sales girl gave a balance of 115 instead of, so this is the actual, instead of 1.25. Find percentage error. Now say actual change supposed to give. Actual change ought to be 1.25. But in error, she gave this. Then in error, the change is what? The change he gave is 1.15. Now what is error? Therefore error. Name as this 0, this 1. Your point. Let's see, this qualified, yes. Now convert to percentage, therefore percentage error now. Because the mistake she made is 0.10 over the actual 1.25 times 100 over 1%. This time to give you just 10 divided by 1.25. Because 10 times you move this one place, 10 divided by 1.25. Let's use calculator quickly. 10 divided by 1.25, 1.25. Says 8. The answer is 8. And 8 minus C, that is C. I'll come again. A sales girl gave a balance of £1 50 kobo instead of the actual is supposed to give £1 25 kobo. She gave this in error. Find percentage error. We are given options. Now come. Actual change supposed to give is 1.25. But what she gave in error is 1.15. Now what is the error? 0.10. Now therefore percentage of this error she made is the mistake he made 0.1 over the actual. That's already one. And where about the gate 8? That's 1998. Let's take more numbers quickly. Let's take this again. Number 13. This is number 13, which is 1989. Number 13, 1989. 1989, number 13. 1989. OBJ. Number 13. Number 13 is, I'm going to cut it short. Instead of recording number of 1.2 of the radius of a tube, instead of recording the radius of a tube, radius of a tube, Pascal tube or maybe, as, but instead of recording the number of 1.2 of the radius of 2, instead of the actual 1.23 cm. But in error, recorded, instead of recording the number 1.23 cm of the radius of a tube, the student recorded 1.32. So this is 1.23 cm. It's the 1.23. I record 1.32 cm. I find the percentage error. Find the correct. Correct to 1 decimal place. Good. Correct to 1 decimal place. It's 2 in 1 question. Correct to 1 decimal place. We're going to do this and correct answer to 1 decimal place. We are given options. Let's take options. Then we'll solve it here. A says 6.8%. B says 7.3%. C says 9.6%. D says 14.4%. And E says I am 15.4%. When I come, what is the actual? The actual radius of the tube is 1.3. So actual radius. Equals 1.23 cm. In error recorded. Recorded 1.32. What's the difference? So prime the smaller half and the bigger 1.32. It could be more, it could be less, no problem. It's the same thing. 1.23. It's 1.32 only on 1. Yes. Cannot 12 give me 9. What's left here? 2, 0. So that's therefore error recorded is then therefore error I made equals 0.09. Therefore percentage error equals the error 0.09 over what is supposed to have recorded 1.23. 1.23 that's only number 1 percentage. If we move here, it gives you 9 over 1.23. Because tiny by 10, 100, it means you move the point. So divide 9 by 1.23. And say, please leave your answer in 1 decimal place. Correct to 1 decimal place. Do 9 divided by 1.23 equal to 7.31. 7.317. I say correct to 1 decimal place. 1. 2 over 7.3. Any outside like that 7.3. A B. So that's a B. I say this is correct to 1 decimal place. But the other number is 7.3171. But it's correct to just 1 decimal place. After the decimal, I'll take only 1 number. In the decimal place we're talking. So just 7.3. That is 1989. Let's take another number again. Let's go on. Okay. Let's take another example here. And this is 1992. 1992. What number is this? 1992. 1992. Number 5, OBJ number 5. Most of this is always in OBJ. Number 5. This is our phone just in OBJ and also come on with AC. So we not waste too much time. Now, number 5. Number 5 says a bricklayer measure the length of a wall. A bricklayer measure the length of a wall. Measure the wall to be what? Measure the length of the wall to be. A bricklayer measure the length of the wall and obtain 4.10 cm meters. If the actual wall is actual, this one he measured is, if the actual is 4.25, calculate the percentage error. Find his percentage error. Percentage error equals what? A, B, C. A say I am 3 whole number 9/17%. B says I am 3 whole number 27/41. 7/41. C says I am 15%. D says I am 35, 5/17%. And E says I am 36, 24/41. 24/41%. Let's go. Percentage error. Now, a student measured a wall and gave the student 4.10 meters. But actually it is 4.23. So you start actual wall, actual length of wall. Actual length of the wall equals 4.25 meters. Then length in error. In 1994, we were doing a wall to 4.10 meters. When a boy measured it, he got this in error. Instead of this actual 4.25, we were asked to find the answer. The actual length of the wall is 4.25. Length in error is what the boy got. And the student got 4.10. So length in error is 4.10 meters. Now what is the error? Therefore, I'm going to put error equals 0. What is actual? Minus the one is got in 0 in error. 0. So this is error. Meters. Therefore, convert it to percent. Therefore, percentage error now becomes what? The mistake he made is 0.15 times actual 4.25. That's 100/1%. This time is don't give 15/4.25. Let's calculate at the same time. That gives us 15 divided by 4.25. Say 3.53. 3.53. Yeah, if you don't use this man. Okay, let's divide it quickly. 4 goes there. It's 4 1/4. I can convert it to that. 3.53. 3.53%, which is closer to 3.53 here. 30, is it? 3.53. This is 3. This. Let me see the percentage here. It must be either A or B, because there are 3 others are above. So let me see. 9 divided by 17. Let me pick the actual one. 9 divided by 17. 9 divided by 17. 3.5. 3.5, yes. 3.53 is A. The option is A. 3. This one is 3.5. 3.53. Option is A. Let me see what this one gives. 27 over that. 27 divided by 41. 0.65. And the answer is 0.3. So it's A is the answer here. Now I want to touch number 24 and number 47. Let me take 24 seeds. Correct to the significant figure this time, 24. But that's enough with a percentage error. Let's go to significant figures. 1991 number 2. Let's see 1991 number 2. Okay, 1991 number 2. See what I gave them. This time is corrected to the nearest significant figure. In 1991, OBJ number 2. They give the population of a village to be 5,846. The population of a village. They are talking about population. Population of a village is 5,846. And I asked, what is this? Correct to 3 significant figures. Correct to 3 SF. 3 significant figures. We treated the figures some days back. Now, what does this mean if you correct to 3 significant figures? You are given options here. Let's take the options and see. Option 1 says 5850. 5850. Option A. Option B says 5846. 46. Option C says 5840. 5840. Option D says what? 3 single figures. 585. And E says, is it 5? And E says 584. When asked to correct this one, the population of a village was given as this. Population of that village. Population of the village 5,800 is correct to 3 single figures. Correcting it to 3 single figures. I told you, count 3 numbers. First 3, 1, 2, 3. Is it all to have? Yes, add it here. 585, call this one 0. So 58550, that's option A. So A is the answer. Come again. This is population of the population of a village. 5,846. And I say correct to 3 single figures. First 3 numbers 1, 2, 3. But this ought to have all it and add it. 585. Don't throw this away because 0. So the option is A. Now let's take the one that gave them again. 47. 47. 47 number 50. Now let's say this number 50. It says 1993. OBJ number 50. The length of an exercise book is given as 20 cm. Length of a exercise book. Length of an exercise book given as 20 cm. The actual length. Correct to the nearest centimeter. And this answer is correct to your tool, and this is correct to the nearest centimeter. The nearest centimeter. There's a which of the options have you solved? You are given options A. The question asks, in which of the following ranges of possible measurements does actual length lie? So the actual length lies what? The question is actual length. Lies where? Lies where? Actual. Because this is approximated. Going to 20 cm. What are possible answers? Likely answers. A. Say it could be Z between 19.5 to 20.5 cm. B. Z between 19.1 to 20.9 cm. C. Say Z, does it lie between 19.9 cm to 20.1 cm. D. Excuse me. 19.95 cm to 20.05 cm. And final E. 19 to 21 cm. This is exactly what we treated as approximations. And reminding us of approximation. So we're going back to approximation. I like this question. Now, an exercise book was measured. And in measuring it, they approximated it, they answered to 20 cm. Correct to the nearest cm. And I say, the actual length lies where? Where does it fall in this category? Is it between 19.5 to 20.5? Is it between 19.1 cm to 20.9? Is it between 19.9 cm to 20.1? Is it between 19.95 to 20.05? Is it between 19. This? Look at it. I told you, if I'm taking times unit here, let's say after 20, in between them is what? 19.5 Any number to 19.5 approximated to 20. So it's likely it was 19.5 and we approximated to 20. Now, but if it's 20.5 and go to 21, sorry, yeah, there are 20.5. Let's say that between 20 and 20.5. Where will it go? If it is say it can be 20, but if it's 20.5, it cannot come back to 20 again. Once 20.5, it goes to 21. So it could not be here. It can only be here. Yes, if it's more than 19.5, call it 20. But 20.5 means it's close to 1. If I prevent you, this one goes to 21. And the answer is not to 20. So it's not A. If you look at B, between 19.1, between 19 and 20, midway is 19.5, before you can approximate it to 20. You don't have 19, it's on 19.1 here. So it cannot be. So it cannot be where there's 19.1. Rule that out. Then look at this again. 19.1 and 20.1. Likely answer here. If you approximate this, there seems to be two options. 19.9 cm could approximate to 20, but then this 20.1. This is possible, this is possible. But then, look at this, 19.95 and 20.4. This is closer to the answer. Although this is close to the answer, it appears with two options. Because 19.5 will approximate that 19.5. 19.9 and 20.1. He left 19 going to 20. Here is 19.5. Yes. This is already more than half, yes. Because you approximate to 20. This is already 20.5. It could also be returned to 20. So the likely options again is 19.5 between this. And even here, for 19.9, 19.9 and 20.5 is a likely option. But then 19.95 and 20.05 is also a likely option. Because here, this is negligible. Returned to 20. Here is also approximate to 20. So two options, C and D. Possible answers. Yeah. If you pick C, you are in order. Because 19.9 approximate to 20. 20.1 is approximate to 20. Please throw it away because it's not up to 20. Even if 20.5, like here, if it's up to 0.5, it's not accepted because it goes to 21. But 20.5 is acceptable. 19.9 is accepted. 19.6. Now also, but this is more appropriate. 19.95 and 20.1 correct. So we have options C and D. We show the two options. There are two options here. That and that. Okay.